Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. In this video we're going to be going over everything you need to know about Season 10. Basically just a quick summary of all the info of it, when it starts, when it ends, what it'll be kind of about, some stuff about Brigitte, Rialto as well, and just other things that are related to the season that you may want to know. Alright, first off, Season 9 ending. In case you didn't know, Season 9 is ending very soon. I think we mentioned this before. It will be ending at 5 PM Pacific time, and if you're in the UK or in Europe, that is 1 AM in UK time on the Saturday. We'll then have a few days of off-season, of course, and we'll return to competitive on April 30th at 5 PM Pacific time, which is 1 AM on the Tuesday in UK time. Alright, I'll leave a time zone converter link as well in the description for that. Of course, the season goes for about 2 months after that, so we can expect the season end towards the end of June. Rewards and everything else will stay the same. However, there are some Season 10 rewards and icons and sprays that we actually have already in game. So they usually add these a little bit before, and I don't think anyone spotted it yet, but basically the Season 10 icons have been added. So the top 500 icon and just the sort of participation icon have both been added into the player icon section. As you can see here, they're kind of King's Row themed. One is of the King's Row kind of statue, and one is more of the sort of Omnic City and factory bit at the end of the map. But yeah, King's Row themed, looking pretty good, but not much more to that. Next up, I want to talk about, of course, the addition of a new hero. Brigitte is coming to competitive in the next season here. I wanted to give some quick sort of tips and guidelines on where you can kind of run her, and where it's kind of safe to run her for the start, at least until people are exploring more options, and we see Brigitte in Overwatch League as well, of course, to have some more sort of staple comps. So basically, don't be afraid to run triple support with Brigitte and just stack up with some tanks. It could be the next meta. We've talked about this before a few times. Triple support is kind of on the way up a little bit. I've hosted a bunch of custom lobbies with games that I cast, and I've seen a lot of triple support with Brigitte in there. You'd run sort of Lucio and Brigitte with another support of your choice, and that becomes kind of a very brawly type of composition, very similar to just a sort of quad tank Lucio Moira comp. On top of that, wherever Moira is strong as well, Brigitte can be strong too. It's kind of a good rule of thumb. Think maps like King's Row, Blizzard World, and other relatively flat maps that don't have too much high ground, that you don't need too much mobility for, because Moira and Brigitte only really have a tiny bit of mobility for sort of engaging and disengaging. Well, Brigitte barely has anything for disengaging, but yeah, relatively flat maps. Make sure you balance out Brigitte as well with more of a fluid support. If you're just running 2 supports, she pairs up well with Mercy and Moira in terms of just healing and extra healing. With Lucio, it can be good because Brigitte gets some more space to heal herself and easier way to charge her ultimate. However, then you will be lacking burst heals. The only thing you really have is the Brigitte heal, and that a lot of the time isn't really enough. I don't think you'd ever run Brigitte outside of a triple support comp right now in the sort of higher tiers of play. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but yeah, those are kind of safer opportunities to run her. Think quad tank, but replace a tank with Brigitte, essentially. Either way, looking forward to seeing Brigitte in competitive play, of course, just like everyone else. But yeah, let's move on to the next thing on our list for Season 10, and that is Rialto, because there are going to be a lot of questions about this, and I thought I'd kind of clear some stuff up now about how Blizzard have handled this in the past. So basically, Rialto will be on competitive play later on at some point. It might not even be this season though, it might not even be in Season 10. So basically, Blizzard World was added a little bit earlier on to the main client. At first, a lot of people thought that it would take about a week for the map to go live, similar to what sort of happened with Horizon, but I believe it was tweaked a bit, and Blizzard didn't really properly announce anything until late January, so it was about a month's wait a total from late January to late February for the map to be added to live to go to actual competitive. Rialto has only just begun testing on PTR as well, and is still scheduled to receive some more updates later on, meaning that it might be on the PTR for a little bit longer, and that might also mean that it'll be a while until it is on the live client, so we could be seeing it as late as the start of Season 11, which would be in about 2 months from now. If I had to bet on it, Rialto would probably be added to competitive at either 1, the start of June, which is about halfway through the competitive season, or just in the next season in Season 11. That's kind of what we're looking at right now, so don't worry. It's very unlikely that Rialto will just be in competitive play from the very first day of Season 10. Either way, I do hope we see it added in not too long, as I feel like a lot of players would agree with me when I say it feels like it's got a bit better and more straightforward structure to it compared to Blizzard World. So yeah, hopefully we'll see Rialto not too long, but it might be a while. Other than this though, we will be seeing the first full season of competitive play with people using the avoid as teammate option throughout the season. This might not change things too much since it's kind of a week per week basis thing that you use that feature with, but that together with a new hero being added as well this next season will hopefully feel refreshing at least. It's kind of hard to say, competitive is not really gonna change much unless Blizzard change up the format a lot, but that is about everything for season 10, everything you need to know and everything that's kind of gonna change, and what stuff is coming as well, of course. Alright, that's it for this video though. Thank you guys very much for watching. I usually do these types of videos at the end or start of a new season, as there are always people looking for start and stop dates and so on, so I thought I'd just sum it all up. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, of course, and subscribe for more Overwatch content. Until next time though, take care, and we'll see you then.